I got spurs that jingle, jangle, jingle, jingle, jangle.
Hello and welcome everybody to Fallout New Vegas. I'm pretty sure nobody expected this to be our next series, but I thought, hey, why the hell not? Game I really love. Let's get into it, shall we? I'll let the narrator speak for himself. Why would I skip this glorious opening? After all, it's Vegas, baby. I already got planned out what faction I'm siding with anyways, so don't expect something normal from me. Look at that strip. We are running without any mods on, by the way. Just so everybody is aware, this is a completely unmodded game. Look at that bullet. Headshot. Honestly impressive. I mean, he didn't need to use an anti-material rifle on some random fiend, but good enough, I suppose. Hello, Benny. We'll see more of him later. And there's our guy.
War. War never
Take it
changes.
away, Ron.
When atomic fire consumed the Earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Hello, Benny.
Time to cash out.
And the cons with him,
We
too.
can get it over with.
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig?
I have no idea what that even means.
You've made your last delivery, kid.
Oh, I don't expect that.
Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
What a shame. shame he didn't make sure I was dead, that is. Welcome to Vegas, baby. We got work to do. Gotta make our character. Oh yes, and I also have the free items from the packs. You always do if you buy the game nowadays. Also got all the DLC, so we're gonna pop in there every now and then.
Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now.
Hey, Doc.
Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name?
It was very obviously 6. Courier 6.
I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name. I'm Doc Mitchell. Welcome to Goodsprings.
Well, thank you for having me
Now,
here.
I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place.
Oh, fancy dandy
How'd I do?
mirror. Let's create our character, shall we? Male, female. I think I'll go male this time. Sure. Presets. Ooh, what is that funky mustache? You know what? I like that. We'll keep that. We got a different, what's the name of our... Doesn't give us a name. Okay. Fine. You know what? That's good. We got Sir Mutton Chops
Yeah,
here.
most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered. Okay. No sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet. Good.
What? There's
Why
that
don't you walk
Bethesda
down to the end
jank.
of the room, over by that vigor tester machine there. Take it slow now. It ain't a race.
Ah, wonderful. Look at all this stuff he's got. Don't need to walk.
Ooh, looking good so far.
Radix.
Go ahead and give the
Stim
vigor
packs.
tester a try.
He's got a gun in here.
Right
Yeah, we don't
if you
need
get
any of
back
that.
to your faculties.
Yeah, okay. Here we go. Now let's see. Wanna get a little bit of strength. Perception. Just a little bit. I'm gonna dump out charisma. I wanna max out int. Let's drop agility as well. Sure. Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Huh. Must be some frontal lobe damage.
What do you mean
Well,
frontal
your
lobe
vitals are
damage?
good, but that don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered in a bighorn and drop it. What do you say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of
I'm
questions?
gonna take your hat.
See if your dogs are still barking.
Ooh, a bunch of caps over here. I'll go sit on your couch in a bit. Let me take your knife. Let's sit on the couch. There we go.
All right. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind. Dog.
Oh yeah, this determines what he thinks you'll get, and it doesn't really matter what you pick.
House. Night. Enemy.
Conflict just ain't in my nature. Doesn't really matter what we say, but no.
I ain't.
Well, let's say agree with
I'm
that.
always fixed.
Absolutely not. No opinion.
Charge it.
No opinion.
Almost done here.
What does that look like? I have no idea. I'm just gonna say broken chain.
Okay. How about this one?
That's a that's a woman's lower lips. That's two bears high-fiving, obviously.
Well, that's all she wrote.
But I'll say mushroom
Don't have
cloud.
nothing to compare it to, so maybe.
Alright, now we get to pick our tag skills. I'm going to say to hell with that. We're gonna go repair. I'm gonna go I think energy weapons. I got some really nice ballistic guns in this game, but I just haven't done a playthrough with energy weapons in forever, so I'm gonna go with that. And then medicine for the next one. Yeah. Medicine.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you.
Oh, what do you need, Doc?
I got a form for you to fill
Oh,
out.
great. Oh, this one. We get our special
Just a
special
formality.
ones.
Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
No, that would be weird. I'm gonna go with 4 eyes. Because I know that's nice. Built to destroy is nice. Let's... Could go Wild Wasteland. More easily crippled limbs, but I have +1 agility. I don't really need that, because I'm going to be doing a glitch later on to boost that. Skilled? Yeah! We'll do skilled. We can negate that experience gain with 1 perk point. So yeah, we'll do that.
Alright, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
So we got temporarily lowered perception until we can find a pair of sunglasses or normal glasses. But I'm gonna just raid Doc Mitchell's house for basically everything. I'm not gonna eat the detergent. Ooh, steak. That's fine. So for a while, we're gonna have some reduced reload speed,
Was all you had on
which will
you?
probably hurt us, but we also got some
Hope
decent
it
melee
might.
skill.
I didn't know to look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin, but it was just something about a platinum chip.
Ah,
Well, if you're heading
Thanks
back
for the
out
Pip
there,
Boy.
you ought to have this. They call it a Pip Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to be now, but
was
you
it
might
Vault
want such a
21 by
thing after what
chance?
you've been through.
The vault in Vegas?
I know what it's
Oop.
like having something.
Accidentally
taken
opened
from
up the
you.
console. I
And
do
put
have the
this
script
on, too,
and
so
sender
the
installed,
locals
as
don't
you
pick on you
do
for
see, but
liking
we do
mods.
not have any mods installed.
Never was much my style anyway.
Thanks for patching me up,
I
Doc.
don't mention it. It's what I'm here for. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon.
Ah,
I
sounds
reckon
good.
some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave.
Okay.
Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
I'm turning on hardcore mode. I've played the game in hardcore mode before. It's fun. I like it. Gives you a reason not to lug around 40 billion bullets. Level cap increased by 5. And these are all the other DLCs. Lonesome Road, Honest Hearts. One more. Here's Victor coming up. There's a knife in the mailbox. Let's talk to Victor.
Howdy, partner. Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle?
Thanks for digging me out of the grave.
I'm always ready to lend a helping hand to a stranger in need.
Well, how'd you happen to find me?
I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. Saw what looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid low. Once they'd run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were. So I hauled you off to the dock right quick.
Thanks. Do you know who they were?
Can't say that I'm familiar with the rascals. Some of the fine folks in town might be able to help you out with that.
Okay, how'd you end up in Good Springs then?
I moseyed into town, 10, 15 years ago. Before that, I can't quite seem to recall. Odd. Anyway, it's a right peaceful town, and I reckon it's as fine a place to settle as any.
Alright, see you later.
Happy trails!
And GRA, thank you. Victor's house is all the way down there, that house over there. What I want to do, though, first is I want to head up to the cemetery where we got shot. Because there's something over there I want to pick up. Oh, thank you for dead money. Finally loading in. I don't know why it takes 3 years for it to load in. But we'll go up here and then head down into the saloon. Do the tutorial quest, as it were. We got only so much time. But if we zoom out, yeah, I was right. Vault 21. You can go in third person in this game. It's nice. And the sipping from the canteen does help us out. What we're looking for, though, is... Here's our grave. We're looking for... cigarettes. Cigarette butts. And also, the snow globe. That's worth money in the future. I think it's 2,000 caps. Here they are. Distinctive cigarette butt. We only need one of them. But we'll need the... it's a it's a mystery mousecatool that will help us later. Oh, something exploded. Anyway, let's head on into the saloon. And, yeah, before... Yeah, maybe we'll explore the town a little bit. Nah, we should probably head into the saloon. Hi, Easy Pete. Actually, you know what we should do first? We should go to the general store. And, also unlock the express drop boxes. Got some, things to sell. Get some early money.
When Doc Mitchell was patching up. Way I heard it, I didn't think you'd be walking out of that office. I've
Well,
got
I
plenty
did.
of supplies for sale. Even got some weapon mods and special ammo. Well worth the caps if you ask me. If you're hurting for caps, I've also got boxes of surplus ammo in the miscellaneous section. They're not great, but you get what you pay for.
Alright, thanks.
Can do.
And, he introduces us to the weapon mod system. What I'm looking for, though, is, I'm gonna sell off the knives. I'm gonna keep the laser pistol. These are special guns. We can't get them anywhere else, so I'll hold on to them. I'll sell the throwing spears, though. The armor, though, I don't really want. The metal armor. Or the tribal armor. I'll keep the leather armor. Let's go ammo. This stuff's heavy, but kind of expensive to purchase if we need it later. But I don't want to... you know what? I'll keep it on me just in case. I don't think we'll need the shotgun shells, though. The rifle rounds, we're gonna get a varmint rifle pretty soon, so I'll hold on to those. And the 10 mil ammo isn't that heavy. So, I'm gonna look for, energy cells. Because we'll need those for our laser pistol. Does he have any, I almost said plasma pistol. Does he have any laser pistol mods? No, but he does have a night scope for the varmint rifle. You know, we'll grab that. Yeah, just in case we need a long-range rifle. We'll grab that. Do you have any glasses, though? He doesn't have glasses. He's got a pre-war hat. It's cheap. We can use it to repair our stuff. Alright, we're about 200
Another
caps
satisfied
richer.
customer.
Yeah.
Take it.
Doesn't have the best selection, but we get what we get. Yep, I know the tutorial game. Let's repair our hat a little bit. Let's put on the armor. Let's repair our pistol. I'll put that in the 1 slot, and our sword in the 3rd slot. Yeah, we got a pistol, and we got a machete. So, I'm gonna probably lean on the machete for now, because we don't exactly have that much ammo. I'll leave us off right here. It's been a little while, so we'll continue where we left off by heading into the saloon in the next episode, so stay tuned and goodbye.
I got spurs that jingle, jangle.